morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter where the place or what the time, you are now tuned in to Smoking Strong with Strong Arm, and I'm your host, Strong Arm Tess. So I get up early this morning and I ask myself, why do we put 100% into people who put 0% into us? Why do we put energy into people who put nothing into us? Why do we cry for people who would not shed not one tear for us? Why do we pull up those who would rather push us down? All of these whys and no answers. It kind of aggravates me because in the business that I'm in, you're not able to show emotion or feeling or care, because once you do, people see that as a weakness, or people see it as you showing that you have less than what you say. You know, basically what I'm saying, if you're broke, you got to act like you're rich. If you're sad, you got to act like you're happy. And so on and so forth. The problem with that is when you do these types of things, you hold in the types of emotions that can become dangerous and toxic over time for you and many other people. The problem with that is the people that inflict these feelings, or the reasons why these feelings are had by you, those people or individuals could give two fucks about the toxicity that's developing within the situation that they themselves are creating in your mind. I know that shit sounded kind of, it was a lot of words, but, rewind that shit and see if you can get what I just said, because I damn sure can't repeat it. But I don't know. We put a lot into people. I know that I have, in my past, put a lot into people because I wanted to see these people change in a way that I wanted to see them change. And I think that might be part of the problem. I think a lot of the time we put so much into people because we expect out of those people what we want out of those people, not realizing that those people themselves are individuals that may not want to be what we want them to be. If you want a liar to be honest, that liar might enjoy lying. If you want a scammer to stop scamming, that scammer might enjoy scamming. If you want a cheater to be faithful, that cheater might just enjoy cheating. So it's not about what you want them to be or what you're trying to strive to help them be or what you're trying to push them towards. It's about what they want to accomplish or lack thereof, and what they want to do or lack thereof. What positivity they want to bring to the world or lack thereof. We have to understand that the only people we can control in this world is ourselves. We cannot expect things from people because things shouldn't be expected from people. Human beings cannot be trusted. So therefore, stop going out of your way to do things to try to get people to see things your way, because you're only going to give yourself a higher level of stress and disappointment throughout the time. So many times I've expected for people to respect my pain, understand my pain, understand where it's coming from. But those people are the same people that inflicted it. So why would they give a damn to respect or understand it? Why would they care? Let's take it away in other areas, because I'm not just speaking on relationships. I'm speaking on a lot of different areas. Let's talk on business. Let's just say that you have people you're doing business with, and you do your best to always put these people in different positions, different situations that you feel like may be positive for them to be able to provide for themselves and their families. And at the end of the day, no matter what you do to try to put these people in that situation, they basically buck the system. You understand? And if they don't buck the system, then they kidnap it. You know what I'm saying? They kidnap the system. They have no real concern or care for the development of whatever you had to do to get them to where they're at. And no matter how much you want those people to give a damn or go hard in the paint like you do, or, be at that studio just as early as you are, or stay at that studio just as late as you would, and those people won't do the same things. They don't understand the level of dedication that you have. They don't understand the commitment that you have, and they're not willing to do what you're doing. They don't care. They are doing what they do because that's what they do, and you cannot expect them to do otherwise, or you're just going to leave yourself disappointed. To have expectations is to set yourself up for disappointment, possibly even failure. It gets hard sometimes to continue talking without any other thing going on around you, without people sitting in the room with you, without a person sitting in front of you, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're up with the craziest shit on your mind. I sit here and I'm like, God, man, you got to be a lonely motherfucker to do what I do. But I am. I'm a lonely motherfucker. That's why I do what I do. But the things that I've seen and I go through are things that so many people can relate to. So, in a sense, that's also why I do what I do. To be able to bring these kinds of conversations to people who no one else wants to talk to, because that's really what this was about. Having expectations, looking for a level of care that's not there, wanting to have conversations with people who don't want to talk, wanting to do business with people who would rather, spit on you. Like, but you're trying to, accommodate those people, not realizing they want to just spit on you. Like, it's so many levels of conversation of what I'm really trying to say. So many levels of what I'm trying to say. And this is the only way I can say it. I'm in a situation, or I have been in situations, and I am in a situation where I'm not going to say I don't have people to talk to, but my audience is definitely more receptive. Many of the people around me don't necessarily want to hear what I have to say all the time. I'm thinking some of the fans don't either, but at least I don't have to worry about what you guys say back, because I'm just doing the podcast. I don't get to really hear the responses or how you feel. But for those that understand what I'm trying to say and understand where I'm going and have been taking this journey with me, I greatly appreciate you guys, because I don't know what I would be conversation without those that have been listening over the past year and some change or so. Well, really, probably more now, right? Anyway, I'm becoming at a loss for words. I guess because I don't like to personalize my conversations. I like to put the point out there and say what I got to say and try to stay in a neutral space. I don't like to, but I'm going to be honest, because I think it's time for me to start venting a little more to the people that are listening to me out there on iHeartRadio and Spotify and all those other platforms that I have the privilege and was blessed to be on. Without you guys out there in radio world or podcast land, wherever you live, I don't know where I would be right now. And I know I'm a little off topic from the topic that I started with, but for those of you who listen to the end of this broadcast, or this podcast, I should say, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you're a true fan or a true follower, you'll hear these words. And these words are, all I ever wanted was someone to speak to. In life, I have done so many things and seen so many things. And I'm so far from perfect, it's ridiculous. But all I ever wanted was to have people to talk to. All I ever wanted was for people to listen. All I ever wanted was for people to appreciate. All I ever wanted to do was be able to speak and have someone hear what I was saying. And so many people just don't want to hear what you say. But you know what? To hell with those people because I got y'all. Right? Right? Cool. Anyway, I'm going to check out of here, man. But I appreciate all of you who have been tuning in, and once again, and listening to me, whether you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. You all definitely take the time out to at least hit play. No matter what the place or what the time, you have now been listening to Smoking Strong with Strong On. I'm Strong On, signing out. Deuces.